Let's put that genie back in the bottle.
Paints with the colors of the wind, bitch.
It's time for two finger point.
Power daddy.
Our shoes are in the pond.
Extra magic hours, which we in turn called extra tragic hours.
People called him the naked mole rat.
Did you really just two finger point?
Here are your hosts, Amber and Kylie.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Two Finger Point. I'm Amber.
And I'm Kylie.
And we'll just roll right into our Disney news. So, to start over at Disney World, Epcot's Moana attraction opened a little bit earlier than expected. Journey of Water, the name of the attraction, had its soft opening on October 6th. And I didn't see anything about it. They were saying before the soft opening that there was a possibility of a virtual queue that may become available once you enter in Epcot. And for like different previous annual pass holder rides and different events that they've had, they've used this system. So I'm sure they probably utilized it or something similar. But the official opening date for Journey of Water is October 16th, which is
yesterday for
yes
the listeners.
Thank you. I'm like, what's our schedule now? So opened up already, so y'all check it out and let us know how it is, because I'm curious, because I've heard a mixed bag of reviews of what people were anticipating. Some were excited, some weren't.
Yeah, I've seen a couple reels, and I thought it was just like a fountain. It is all it looked like, but maybe that's just like the queue when you're waiting to go in. Maybe that's just a part of it.
I've seen some stuff that looked like it was like water going, like, did you not see like the arch
rocks
water
with the water things going? Oh no, I didn't see an arch.
Well, maybe it wasn't.
It's like outside, and you can just stand by it, kind of like Snow White's wishing well. You just stand next to it and just watch, and the water's just like spurting out from different places.
Interesting.
So maybe that's just part of the queue while you're waiting to go in.
Maybe. They're getting pretty interactive with the queues and stuff that they do now, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's like something while you're like getting to where you're going.
Yeah, so maybe I haven't seen the full thing.
I'm sure we'll probably end up seeing it on TikTok.
Yes.
As I usually do with most things. But next, so also at Walt Disney World, they have a frozen Sven sipper. Yeah, and so it was first released for the 2019 holiday season, but now it's back for the 10th anniversary of Frozen.
It's been 10 years.
Right?
Oh my goodness, I am old.
Well, I forgot that it came out technically in 2013, right? So like we were getting the backlash when we were at Disney.
It came out, I think, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh my gosh, it's so wild. Like, I just remember the job I had, and like I remember going and seeing it in the theater, and it's just crazy to think that was a decade ago.
Right? I did not see this movie until far after our program. I boycotted it. But I couldn't believe that they were doing like a whole 10th anniversary. I was like, we're not there yet, but we are. But it's crazy though. So the sipper, it can be found at Kringala.
Sure.
Kringle. That might have been a typo. Either Kringle or Kringala Bakery, Og Cafe, on the Norway Pavilion of Epcot. And I gotta say, Epcot is really getting like a facelift this year, I noticed. Like,
well, that's been there, that bakery.
With all the like hype though, in the sense of like becoming the park to be at, I guess I should say.
Oh, okay.
I guess my terminology was wrong. It's like the new, like it's getting a revamp of like love, in the sense of like there's so much to do and all these different things to go like catch in Epcot. Whereas I feel like it's always kind of been Magic Kingdom, and it always will be, but I feel like, I don't know, with all the stuff that I've noticed is like they're really trying to get people into Epcot with like that new Japanese restaurant that just opened up. The new attraction for Moana. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Epcot's my favorite park, so I'm not mad at it.
Just
R.I.P. a moment of silence for the Maelstrom, which was the ride that was in the Norway area before Frozen came.
Oh, peace and love.
I think I got to ride it twice before they closed it down while we were there.
Yeah, we really were in the conversion because when we were there, they were completely converting that area over for Anna and Elsa, I remember.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep. They were coronated when we were there, and then they started doing the meet and greets.
I remember it all so vividly. Kill me. Just kidding. But yeah, so the cup, aka the sipper, it resembles Sven the reindeer, sitting on a circle of snow. Price is $17.99. And it's served with a choice of a beverage. That's just, I don't know, these sippers and these popcorn buckets, they're cool in theory, but they're expensive.
Remember when they were like $5.99?
That makes it more worth it, right? Like, I can't justify the price of something that I probably will never use again.
Yeah.
Like, who thinks, like, especially even me as a magic key holder, like, I don't think that I'm gonna go grab my sipper and my popcorn bucket and be like, time to go to Disney. Like,
yeah,
seems like a lot. Moving over to California, Disneyland is pushing back the refurbishment date of Space Mountain.
No. So it's just going to be closed even longer now?
Well, kind of. So the reopen date is technically just getting moved to the next day. So they are set to originally reopen the 26th. They're pushing it one day. However, I don't know if I totally trust everything Disney does. So the fact that they're pushing it back a day makes me feel like they're setting us up to push it back further. Like they're getting us comfortable with the idea of like, oh, haha, it's cute. It's only one day. And then pushing it back even further.
Yeah, I mean, any construction, usually the golden rule of thumb is expect a delay, at least one delay. Like if you're getting a brand new house, usually you're going to get it like on average 3 months after the original date you were supposed to get it. So it's expected,